Loving yourself is the basis of a happy and positive life. The good thing is, you don't have to do anything special for it. You can just start right away. Simply now. Now is the right time to start loving yourself. Look in the mirror and really see who is standing there. Look closely into your eyes. Measure the depth of your soul. You are so much more than just your physical appearance. Accept your flaws, the fact that you are not perfect, and accept the love that you are. Nobody is perfect in this world and nobody will ever be. It's okay not to be perfect. Stop criticizing yourself about every little detail. It is a waste of time and energy to keep knocking yourself down. It only produces more negativity. Focus on the good things in your life, your positive qualities and the physical characteristics that you are happy with. Build a foundation of positivity. People always see what you see in yourself. So focus on the good and the beautiful. That is what you ultimately radiate to the world. That is the picture that others see. Loving yourself as the basis. Only then you can get started with developing relationships with others. Many people look for a relationship to fill the void within themselves. Building and maintaining a good relationship with yourself is difficult, but crucial, because, for life, if you have low self-confidence, experiences a negative self-image or low self-esteem, then you probably lack sufficient self-love. Your mind can be so clouded with sabotaging thoughts that loving yourself is no longer naturally for you. As has been written before, what you focus on, that grows. If you do not love yourself, you are actually telling the universe that you are not worthy to love. That's what you radiate. All your negative thoughts about yourself are doing their best to manifest. And that is the good news. You can also reverse that process with the opposite as a result. Loving yourself means immediately more love in your life. Only when you are aware that you lack sufficient self-love, you can only make the choice to actively work on this. You are worth as much as everyone else. Not more, but certainly not less. So immediately stop classifying yourself as not being good or enough and allow yourself the place in the bright sun that you deserve. Just think of a flower, it must first have water to grow. Learn to cherish yourself in every way. But how do you do that? How do you boost your self-esteem? And how do you actually love yourself? Here are 11 tips to love yourself. Tip 1. Look in the mirror and fall in love with yourself. Tell your reflection how amazing you are. Say out loud what your beautiful and good qualities are. Yes, everyone has a lot of it. Learn from your mistakes, but don't let them follow you. Accept your shortcomings. Tip 2. Eliminate self-criticism. Do you often criticize yourself for the smallest things? Is there a small voice in your head that often tells you that you are not good enough because you are stupid, etc., etc.? If you often criticize yourself, take action to change this. Change it in a positive way. If you have made a mistake, say for example, "That was not smart of me, but it is great that I have taken action and I have learned from this again." Tip 3. Be friendly and positive. Personal development and building more self-confidence starts with learning to think positively. Your love for yourself grows when you start being kind to yourself and think positively about yourself. The appreciation for yourself will then grow more and more. Make it a habit to regularly pat yourself on the shoulder. Kindness is the lubricant of a society. Always be friendly. Even for those who seem to earn the least, those are the people who need it the most. Tip 4. Recognize your effort. It's not about winning or being successful in everything you do. How about the effort you make? Recognize that you have done your best even if the result is not what you expected. It is not only the result that counts, but also the way to it matters. Have no expectations. It's great to have a goal or outcome in mind, but leave room for the process. The outcome is often different than you expect, but certainly not always less. Just different. Tip 5. Let go of your worries. Do you want to move forward in life? Then stop worrying about the past or about the future. It brings nothing new and creates unnecessary noise on new, fresh ideas. It is horrible to live your life while constantly worrying about what could happen. What you focus on, that grows. The negative energy that you spread is huge. Instead of worrying, you should pay attention to everything that goes well. Think solutions instead of disaster scenarios. If you can't figure it out, leave it to the universe. Things will go the way they were meant to be, and trust that everything will end up well. There is only one certainty in life, and that is that nothing remains as it is. Everything is constantly changing. If things go well, we want it to stay that way, but it is not. So grab the moment, when it's there. Enjoy the moment if it is there. Live in the now. It happens there. If things are not going well, then know that this will also come to an end. This is not the rest of your life. It is only now. So don't worry too much, let it happen, let it pass. Tip 6. Trust yourself. Have faith in yourself. Know that it is possible to change things on your own. Visualize what you want in your life. Focus on the feeling that you get. That is the feeling that shapes your life. If you always feel that you have to prove something to someone else, that you are good enough, that you are nice enough, that you are beautiful enough, or whatever, then you are actually convincing yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself, and you never have to prove yourself to anyone again. Tip 7. Forgive yourself. You may have made mistakes in the past. Mistakes you hold against yourself and still carry with you. With that, you betray yourself. It can make you feel quite inferior to others. Not necessary. Forgive yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, that is completely human. Apologize if necessary. Cherish the experience as a lesson in life and continue your life. Appreciate the people who love you. Help those who need you. Forgive everyone who has hurt you. And forget the people who left you. Tip 8. Be honest to yourself. What is the secret of a healthy, long relationship? Whether it's a friendship, a love relationship, or a business relationship. It doesn't matter, be honest. Always, everywhere and about everything. That does not mean that you always have to share everything with everyone. It does mean that what you do and say is honest and true. Sincerely loving yourself means looking honestly at your feelings. Are you satisfied? Acknowledge the joy. Are you sad? Acknowledge the sadness. Look sincerely at your feelings. Don't lie to yourself. They can all be there. Joy and sadness, anger and love, fear and optimism all have a right to exist. Do not bury your negative feelings either. If you acknowledge what you feel, is it pure recognition of yourself? Your feelings translate your thoughts. Let them be your guide. You do have an influence on your thoughts. If you are trapped in negative feelings, investigate your thoughts. Is it true what they tell you? Can you replace it with other, more positive, and more loving thoughts? Tip 9. Use everyday positive affirmations. You are absolutely fine as you are at the moment. Every day you become a better version of yourself. Simply because every day brings new experiences that you learn from, and that makes you more and more a complete person. No one is or will ever be perfect. If you want to change something about yourself, then change the thought, I am not good enough, to, I am good enough the way I am. A positive affirmation works wonders. Try it. Tip 10. Gratitude. Joy and happiness is not the result of something. It is a choice to be happy and satisfied. Nothing can make you happy. You can only be happy. So, you don't have to wait to be happy in the future. You can now also take your moments of happiness and just be it. There is always something in your life to be thankful for. Gratitude is happiness. Be grateful for the person you are. I didn't have a good childhood. But I am now grateful for what I have experienced. Because otherwise I would not have become the person I am today. Every experience forms you. Good and bad are only both sides of the same coin. Tip 11. Boost your self-confidence. Are you aware that you set the standard for how others treat you? A healthy relationship with yourself is the starting point for a healthy relationship with others. Work on your self-confidence. Work on your self-love and your relationships will improve visibly. If you love yourself enough, it is much easier to make choices that are good for you. You step out of the victim role, the pleaser role, the inferiority position, and you are finally able to set your limits. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, give it a thumb up. Enjoy the ride.